Hello, my name is Laura Wilson. Here's my photo. I'll be doing maintain imprest stock levels task 3, doing the video showing you what I do here. So we'll start down the bottom here. This is a PDA machine that we'll be using. So we start with the fridge, and just with the fridge labels, you've got what ward you're doing is what you scan first, then what location, and then the items in the fridge. So we'll start by with what ward we're doing. So scan impress location next. We're doing the fridge, and then just check down in the fridge what items need to be refilled, and just also if there's anything that's in the fridge that's not supposed to be, like suspensions, food items, personal items for patients. We've got, just go along with the fridge. We've got all those items in the fridge. Okay, so now we're going to go onto this cupboard. This contains your tablets, puffers, enemas, suppositories down the bottom. So we start by always using the location. So we go tablets, and with our little signs here, they tell you what quantities are supposed to be here. So we've got 5 boxes, and we've got 5, so that's all good. We always put the loose bits just in the little containers out the front, so we always just tidy up as we go along just to make it nice and neat for the nurses. And so we'll grab another box of that, so just scan quantity 1 and enter, and then we just go on to the next medication. You just go from left to right, go along. Okay, so we found a patient's own medication in here, which is not allowed. You're not allowed to keep patient's medication in the storage. So we'll give it to the pharmacist to see if the patient is still on the ward. If they are, they can put that in the patient's drawer. If not, we'll pop it over in the return to pharmacy, and then we'll dispose of it downstairs. So I'll take that one back and we'll give it to the pharmacist. Okay, so now we're over this side of the room. We're doing injections, we've got suspensions and creams. So we always scan the location. It wants to scan for me. Oh, it's not working. There we go. So, same thing, go along and it tells you the quantities that are in. And as we go through, we always check expiry dates as well. Just tidy up the shelves. So we'll go 5, 10, 5, 1. This is all full. Alright. Okay, so now we go down. So just go along and just see what you need. Okay, so that's all good there. We also have a whiteboard in each impress room, and that's just for if any nurses or doctors need medication for a special patient, or if they're using more item from an impress than another one, write it on here, and then we can just check with the ward pharmacist if they'd like us to supply those medications or bring a higher impress level for our store. Alright, and with any fluids that we have, we get the store wardsman to come and have a look and check those. So this is our box that we use when patients leave the hospital with all their inpatient supplies in there, or any expired stock. So we always just check what's in here, and then we'll take it down with us to be disposed. So now we're going to go downstairs to pharmacy to print off our information that we have gathered this morning. Okay, so now we're going to upload the information we just gathered on our PDF to the computer to print a picking list. So we go transfer, we'll pop it in. Alright, so we go tools, upload PDE, request impressed, and we'll go upload and yes. You've got to wait for this screen to go on before you can transfer it over. So we just wait. Okay, so now we go import data and save. As soon as you click save, it will print out of the printer, and that's our picking list. Okay, so now we have our picking slip. We just want to check that everything is within the standard operating procedures and department requirements. We just scan through. We know that it is because we have not selected anything outside of our imprest section, and no, we haven't gone above the maximum quantities that are allowed. After we do this, we do go over to the clinics and requests, and that's where we put our picking slip so that our fellow colleague can collect our stock for us. I'm now going to ask a fellow colleague to pick my picking slip. Elise! Hello! She will collect my script. Okay, so once all the items have been selected, I go through the delivery advice just to double check against the picking slip to make sure all the medications are correct. So as you see, I've just gone through and ticked them all, and over the other side, there's our picking slip underneath, so that when we do file the medication delivery advice, we know that they're both there and it's all correct. Over this side as well, we do sign what date we supplied it, who supplied, so who collected it, and I sign because I've checked the medication. When I deliver it, I sign what day I've delivered and my signature to show that I have delivered the medications. Okay, so we know because everything that I picked in my imprest list is within the standard operating procedures. We haven't gone outside any maximum quantities or brought anything else into the imprest list. This is an authorised approval imprest ward. Now we can go and deliver it. Back upstairs in the imprest cupboard, I've got my delivery advice and my picking slip just to refer back to, but we do know it's all correct because we checked it downstairs. Now I'm just going to put the stock away. As I go, we just want to check expiry dates again and just stock rotate. Getting the oldest stock to the front and newest to the back. So we'll just check. 4. That's all good to go there. And we'll shut it. Okay, so now all my stock's put away, we'll go downstairs so I can file my delivery advice. We then put it over here in the delivery advice tray, and that's our imprest done. Thank you very much for watching.